Under the cloak of darkness, a panther, a captive of circumstance, makes its daring escape. In the pitch black of night, the scene unfolds. A panther, the embodiment of stealth and agility, is planning a daring flight. Held captive not by the iron bars of a man-made cage, but by the invisible chains of a circumstance far removed from its natural habitat. It is a prisoner, not by choice, but by the cruel twist of fate. This panther finds itself in a place where nature's laws are bent and distorted, a place where the wild is tamed and the predators become the prey, a place that is worlds apart from the dense jungles and vast savannas it once roamed freely. Here, in this unfamiliar landscape, the panther was held captive, but this is not a story of despair. Oh no, it's a tale of resilience, of adaptability, and the sheer will to survive. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of the wild. The panther, in its captivity, never lost sight of its essence. It remained a creature of the wild, its instincts sharp as ever. And so, under the cover of darkness, it saw an opportunity. It sensed a weakness in its captor's defenses, a chink in the armor, and it seized upon it with all the cunning and agility it possessed. Stealthily, it slipped past the watchful eyes of its captors. Its sleek black form merged with the darkness, its movements as silent as a whisper. It navigated the treacherous terrain with a grace and precision that only a creature of the wild could possess. It was a dance of survival, a dance with danger. But the panther danced it well. Like a shadow, it moved, undetected, unseen. It outsmarted its captors, outmaneuvered their traps, and outpaced their pursuit. It was a game of cat and mouse, and the panther was the cat, a predator honed by millions of years of evolution. As the sun begins to rise, the panther disappears into the wilderness, beginning its journey into the unknown. Now free, the panther steps into the vast expanse of the wild, a world it has long been detached from. Imagine the sensation, the sheer overload of senses, as the panther's paws touch the untamed earth for the first time in years. The air is thick with the scent of verdant life, a stark contrast to the sterile confines of its former cage. In the wilderness, the panther faces an entirely new set of challenges. The first, and perhaps the most daunting, is the quest for sustenance. Accustomed to its meals being served, the panther must now hunt for its own food. It's a trial and error process, a game of patience and precision. A missed leap, a miscalculated pounce, could mean a day without food. But the panther is not the only one on the prowl. The wild is teeming with other predators, each as fierce and unforgiving as the other. The panther must learn to steer clear of these threats, to recognize the telltale signs of danger, to blend in with the shadows when necessary. It's a dance of survival, one that requires constant vigilance. Then comes the task of establishing territory. In the wild, territory is power. It's a declaration of dominance, a place to call one's own. The panther must mark its territory, fend off intruders, and protect its realm from other predators. It's a battle for space, a silent war waged with roars and claw marks on tree trunks. The wild is not an easy place to inhabit. And for the panther, it's a world filled with uncertainty and peril. But it's also a world of freedom, a world where it can live according to its own rules, not those imposed upon it. Life in the wild is a constant learning curve, an endless cycle of adaptation and evolution. The panther must learn to navigate this labyrinth of survival, to decode the language of the wild, to dance to its unyielding rhythm. Survival in this untamed world is a game of the fittest, and our panther is learning fast. In the wild, every day is a battle, a dance with life and death. The panther, a creature of dark elegance and silent strength, is no stranger to this intricate ballet. In its daily life, the panther is both the hunter and the hunted. Stealth is its ally. With patience that rivals the stillness of the night, it waits, blending into the shadows until its unsuspecting prey ventures too close. Then, with a sudden burst of speed, it strikes. A demonstration of raw power and precision that leaves little room for error. Its survival depends on mastery of this deadly dance. Yet, the panther is not just a silent hunter. It is also a guardian of its territory. It marks its boundaries with scent, with scratches on tree trunks, a silent message to others of its kind. This is my domain. It roars not just as a show of strength, but as a declaration of its presence. It fights, not out of malice, but out of necessity, defending its territory from intruders. Interactions with other animals are complex. Some are potential prey, some potential threats, and others potential mates. During the mating season, the panther's solitary nature is set aside. It seeks out the opposite sex, engaging in a unique courtship ritual. The continuation of its species depends on these fleeting encounters. In the grand scheme of the ecosystem, the panther plays a critical role. It helps to keep the population of its prey in check, maintaining a delicate balance. Its absence or presence can tip the scales of this intricate system, proving the interconnectedness of all life. Indeed, in the wild, life is a constant struggle, a continuous cycle of birth, survival, and death. Yet it's this very struggle that fuels the panther's existence. It thrives in this chaos, in this dance with life and death. And in this dance, it finds its purpose. In the grand stage of nature, our panther has found its place, its role in the circle of life. Time passes, seasons change, and our panther, once a captive, is now a king in its domain. In the grand theatre of the wild, our panther has emerged as a compelling protagonist. From a bewildered captive, he has transformed into a seasoned wilderness dweller, his every stride echoing with authority, his eyes reflecting a fierce determination. His journey has been one of sheer grit and relentless spirit. This panther, who once paced within the confines of a cage, now roams the vast expanse of the wilderness with an unbroken spirit and a commanding presence. He has etched his story into the annals of the jungle, a tale of survival, of courage, of an indomitable will that refused to bow before adversity. Every scar he bears is a chapter of his story, each one a testament to a battle fought and won. These are not mere marks on his body, but medals of honor, earned in the face of danger, symbols of his strength and endurance. He has faced down threats, battled odds, and emerged victorious, his spirit unscathed. His presence now commands respect, his roar, a sound that resonates through the wilderness, echoing his reign. The jungle inhabitants, once potential threats, now regard him with a wary respect. His prowess, his strength, his resilience, they have all contributed to his ascension to kingship. He is not just a survivor, he is a conqueror, the epitome of the wild's ruthless beauty and relentless will to survive. The panther's journey is a tale that mirrors the rhythm of nature itself, a rhythm of struggle, survival, and eventual triumph. It's a dance between danger and survival, a testament to the resilient spirit of the wild that refuses to be tamed. From captive to king, our panther's journey is a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. And so, in the ceaseless cycle of nature, the captive becomes the ruler, the survivor becomes the king, and the story of the panther's escape becomes a legend in the annals of the wilderness. The panther's journey, while unique, is not an isolated tale. Across the globe, in the hushed whispers of the wilderness, similar stories of resilience and adaptability unfold. From the fabled phoenix rising from its ashes, to the humble caterpillar's transformation into a butterfly, the natural world is rife with tales of survival and rebirth. The panther's story serves as a poignant reminder of the broader implications of wildlife captivity and release. When we confine these majestic creatures within the artificial confines of cages, we strip them of their natural habitats, their freedom, and their instinctive ways of life. Yet, as our panther's tale vividly illustrates, nature's call can never truly be silenced. These creatures, when given a chance, will seize the opportunity to return to their roots, to the wild from whence they came. This narrative isn't just about one panther's escape. It's a metaphor for the struggle of all wildlife against the encroachment of human civilization. It's a call to arms for us to rethink our relationship with the natural world. A plea to recognize that every creature has a rightful place in the grand tapestry of life, a role in the delicate balance of our ecosystem. Take a moment to consider the impact of our actions on these creatures. The panther's story is not a solitary one. It's echoed in the plight of the polar bear losing its ice caps, the elephant hunted for its ivory, the bird losing its forest home. It's a testament to the resilience of life in the face of adversity, but also a stark reminder of the challenges that lie ahead. In the grand narrative of life, the panther's story is a reminder of the indomitable spirit of survival, a testament to the wild's enduring call. It's a call we must heed, for the sake of the panther, and for the sake of all the creatures that share this fragile planet with us.